for the Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for Phoenix, inside it's Saric at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. Chris Paul out there with Devin Booker, and it's Bridges in at the 3. And the Suns pushing it up now. Booker, the pass to Paul. Buries it from 3. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league. And it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Paul's got 5 now.
Paul has tremendous experience, and he's figured out ways at 6 feet tall how to score in the paint effectively and often.
Booker against Doncic. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Saric. And Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Now here's Booker. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Booker from deep three-point range. And Doncic with the 3. He has 6.
Well, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game. You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Now here's Hardaway. Now Doncic. Three-pointer. And the Mavericks, another 3. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
4 on the clock. Paul finds Bridges. Puts it up from 15. Paul can't get it to go.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
First team foul.
The Mavericks leading. Doncic passes to Hardaway. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes.
Doncic outside. Clock at 6. To the paint. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Doncic.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Outside for Booker. Shot to stop the run. And the jumper is good. Booker's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Doncic into the lane.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Hardaway against Paul. 8 in the open look. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Porzingis misses. The Suns have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Over Finney Smith. Paul can't get it to go.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
To the middle. Stolen by Bridges. 3 on 3. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Porzingis. Doncic right side. 4-3. On target from range. He's got 14.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul is a...
With anything, whether it's business.
And CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Powell in at the center. And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Porzingis up top. Doncic outside. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns trailing. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Grant, starting your career in the 50s.
Oh,
You know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
Ball against Hardaway. Ball passes to Aiden. That shot off. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Hardaway with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Right side, Porzingis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
For all that's said about his perimeter work, Porzingis benefits a lot when he's making an impact inside. That makes defending him all the more challenging.
Pass to Paul. Oh, great D that time from Powell. For Dallas, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
The Suns have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Booker, the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Out to Bridges. Nice move. Doncic pulls down the board.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. Down low, 5 on the clock. And there's the basket. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's McGee, and McGee with the stuff.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Pass to Kleba. Back to Brunson. Over Payne. Puts the move on. Dives for it. Stolen by Payne. Fast break. Here we go. On up the court. Johnson with a bucket. Now just a 4-point Maverick lead.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Here's Brunson. Powell with it. And here's Kleba. 6 on the shot clock. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. And the Mavericks making a change here. Brown's checked in.
Moses Brown.
35 seconds left in the first half.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine. It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
At the line for Phoenix.
And both free throws good for McGee.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Brunson against Payne. Now Brunson. Over Payne. Can't get the putback. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been... Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds. And that's...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Frank Kaminsky is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's JaVale McGee, and then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
Here's Bullock. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Brunson finds Kleba. No good with the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Kaminsky, the pass to Payne. Now here's McGee. He has 6. Shamet, no good. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Here's Payne. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal
Man,
foul.
the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And it's tied up with that one.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
So it's the Mavericks now. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Brunson on the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Finney Smith checked in for the Mavericks. Kaminsky. Great positioning on the putback.
Those arms of Kaminsky go on forever, which helps them snag these second chance opportunities.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Brunson is checked in for Finney Smith.
Jalen Brunson.
Pass to Brunson. 6 to shoot. From deep. Offensive rebound. Kleba, right wing. Payne against Brunson. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. From the wing. And he gets it to go off the front iron. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. To the inside. Here's Brown. Ooh, McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Payne against Brunson. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Right side, Paul. Here's Ayton. Brown with the block. Brunson against Booker. Inside. Here's Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Hall with the bucket.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Booker against Brunson. 36 seconds left in the third. It doesn't go for him.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
The Suns making a switch here. Payne's checked in.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Payne against Doncic. Launches a 3. That shot, no good. He gets it up. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Phoenix leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back to the game after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker from behind the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for him this half.
Porzingis, nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Paul shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. From deep, here's Doncic. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Suns leading. Outside Booker. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. It's Booker on the wing. Sure, from 3-point range.
They keep attacking from the 3-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And now the Suns fast break. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Booker. And the Suns lead by 9. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Another thing they've been able to do since the very beginning of this game is score points off turnovers, and lots of them.
Outside Booker. Ayton passes to Bridges. Outside Paul. Pulls it in from the elbow. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Doncic, no good.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Ayton inside. Defended by Porzingis. Comes up empty down low.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And here's Doncic outside. Nails it from 3. And now just a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Doncic not afraid of the moment, actually embraces the spotlight. This guy steps up big when needed most.
Ball for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. To tie it up. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Out to Bridges. 3-pointer. Drains the triple. Bridges has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Booker. Doncic against Booker. To the inside. Powell. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And Powell unafraid to take big shots, fully confident in his ability to knock them down.
Doncic against Booker. Saric, the pass to Booker. Outside Paul. He takes it in. And Porzingis with the block.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Doncic against Aiden. Let's go with a three. Doncic, no good. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
NBA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
And the Suns miss again.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Here's the three. It falls. And that one brings them within one.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. They trail by one. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
You have to foul quickly to extend the game and hope it's a poor free throw shooter. But you can't get picky. You have to foul whoever gets it.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2.
And the leadership Paul provides both on and off the floor is extremely important, very valuable to any team. He's really about trying to make his teammates better, and that serves everybody well.
And Dallas calls time here. They're behind by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth. From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. Zilla.
Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center. And for Phoenix, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Paul for 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Good focus on the range shot by Chris. Not letting anything throw him off.
The pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. High post, Gobert. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Some solid defense from Ayton. And here's Phoenix. It's a 3-point game. Bridges finds Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's the prototype when you look at shooting guards. And Book can get buckets with and without dominating the ball.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Gobert the pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Paul. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Shot by Crowder, no good. It's been a slow start here for Utah. Mitchell outside. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Mitchell.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Paul looking over the floor. Right wing. Ayton kicks to Paul. Offline with his 3. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, he's an underrated decision maker.
2 points, that one goes.
He's a power player. That's Crowder's game once he gets inside.
Ball against Conley. Mitchell outside. And it's all evened up.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Paul outside. Pass to Ayton. Booker outside. Ayton, the rebound by the Jazz. Mitchell outside. The dish now to Gobert. Mitchell with it, out guarded by Crowder. Here's Gobert. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
The shot's good from Paul.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Conley gets the bucket.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Booker. Pass to Bridges. Wants to get it to Booker and does. Over Mitchell. No good from Booker.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the wide open shot from Paul. A three-pointer off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Bogdanovich finds Conley. Mitchell. Back to Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end off the catch.
On the wing, Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Pass to Paul. This one for three. And the Suns miss again. Mitchell with it. 5 points in the game. From deep three-point range, it doesn't go for him. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz lead by some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Rudy Gobert is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Booker dishes to Ayton. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now Bridges. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Paul. The shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Kicks it to Conley. The pass to Gobert. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
With unlimited range, Bogdanovich forces you to extend your defense.
Crowder against Conley. Crowder, the pass to Paul. Back to Crowder. Booker outside. Phoenix, no good that time either. Utah leading by 6. Pass to Gobert. There's O'Neal with the three. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Paul finds Bridges. Booker outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Ayton wide open. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. There's the three. Here's Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. The three. They get it back. And Ayton stays with it.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Mitchell in the corner. Pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. There's O'Neal with the three. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
2 minutes.
Paul outside, looking to end his cold spell. Paul missing again. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Conley finds Mitchell. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Crowder. Mitchell against Paul. A three-pointer, no good.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they dug this hole.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 5. And the layup's good off the glass.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 7 points.
What agility from Donovan Mitchell inside, working around the D and getting it to go.
Here's Paul. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Conley against Crowder. Bogdanovich, no luck. Suns trail by 6. Bridges kicks to Ayton. Outside Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And Ayton the bucket on the assist from Crowder.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Booker against Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Ball against Conley. Booker in the corner. Stolen by Mitchell. And so it's Utah with a 6. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding a 3. And that does it for our...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
We've definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Frank Kaminsky is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Payne. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Johnson in at the 3.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Kaminsky, the pass to Payne. Kaminsky kicks to McGee. Over Ingles. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut back down again to 6 with the basket from McGee.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Payne looking around. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Payne's got his first bucket in this one. And here's Clarkson. He kicks it to Gay. To the inside. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
Maintaining focus through contact. When Whiteside does that, he's unstoppable.
Passes it to Johnson. Over Ingles. Johnson can't get it to go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Payne kicks to Johnson. Kaminsky inside. Ingles covering. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Kaminsky. Clarkson outside. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg just keeps swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Whiteside with it. Now guarded by Payne. Whiteside, no good. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:51 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Payne. The pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Clarkson.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution for your Suns.
Booker against Clarkson. He dishes it to Ingles. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Ball against Conley. Booker outside. The feed to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball with the bucket.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Saric against Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. Dishes it to O'Neal. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Booker outside. And so it's the Utah Jazz with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Booker. And that one is off. Good D by Mitchell. Bogdanovich inside. Charge is there. Here's Mitchell. Outside Conley. That three off the mark. Suns trail by 6. Booker with no one around, and the three ball is good.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Conley surveying the D. Kicks to Mitchell. They get it again.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Conley with a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. Conley kicks to Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dump.
Donovan Mitchell's vertical is insane. He gets off the ground with such ease for these throwdowns.
Pass to Ayton. To the paint. Here's Sharch. The shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Mitchell against Booker. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Hits it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Down low, here's Booker. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Mitchell against Booker. 14 feet away. The putback rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns trail by 6. Booker in the corner. Bridges, no one around him. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Mitchell kicks to Conley. O'Neal passes to Conley. Right side, Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. For Booker. Good D by Booker. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Sharch passes to Paul. Sharch in the high post. Gobert on him. Back to Sharch. Bridges outside. Sharch inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich. There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's in!
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Kicks it out to Paul. From deep. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Conley with it.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And so it's Utah who scrapes by with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from...
look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. And it's Jokic in at the 5. And for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Inside, it's Šarić at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Outside Murray. Outside Porter. Barton, the pass to Jokic. To the right side. Just 5 on the clock. Murray, no good.
An incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year and their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Here's Ayton. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Bol, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets, Bol.
Here's Murray. And we're about a minute into the first. To the paint. Jokic with it. He's against Ayton. And it's rejected.
What instincts there as Šarić is able to get in there and challenge his opponent.
Bridges misses. Stolen by Bridges. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Ball finds Ayton. Lets the 3 fly. Now Booker. He's guarded by Barton. Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. From deep 3-point range. Knocks it down from distance. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brad.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Barton right side. Stolen by Booker.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Bridges with it. Now Porter defending. Clock at 6. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. Beyond the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Murray passes to Barton. Back to Murray. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
And Murray, the kind of player that's earned the trust of his teammates to take that kind of shot.
And here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
He got a piece of it. Outside Murray. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Jokic up top. He's covered by Ayton. Barton left side. 4 on the clock. Murray passes to Barton. For 3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Paul. And no good. And it's Denver the other way.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Jokic with it. Now guarded by Booker. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray finds Porter. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Paul. For 3, Booker. The rebound by Murray.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
And Jokic, I think he thought he was with his brothers, wrestling around in there and bullied his way to grab that rebound.
There's 38 seconds left in the opening quarter. For three, Booker. Denver grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Down low. It's stolen by Saric. And now the Suns fast break. Finished off the break.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Outside Murray. Pass to Bowl. Back to Murray. And he converts the layup. Murray's got his second basket.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix?
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Inside, it's Saric at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. And it's Bridges in at small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Porter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
They had some success in the first quarter, but since then, they've gone cold.
Bridges passes to Booker. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Saric. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Here's Booker. Now Bridges. Paul with it. Defended by Murray. Paul passes to Ayton. Goes back up. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Outside Porter. Outside Murray. Back to Porter. Stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
The Nuggets trail. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Jokic with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. Pass to Ayton. Porter with the steal. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the record for 3-pointers made. Man, where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, PA. A lot of teams electing to play that space and 3-point ball type of offense, but we're reaching the outer limits.
Shot clock at 6. Murray with it. And it's...
Oh, man! And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Ayton passes to Saric. And Saric throws it down.
The defense not putting up much of a fight as Saric gets to the rim.
Martin outside.
2 minutes remaining.
To the inside. Here's Porter. Crafty move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Porter showing just great body control that time, taking the hit, but he keeps his eyes on the rim. That helps him score and finish.
Plenty of reasons for the team to be excited about Porter, Brent, starting with his jumper.
So enticing to see a guy that size, BA, shoot with that kind of fluidity, especially from deep. So he's not just a gunner. He's starting to get his points in the flow of the game. That's dangerous.
Sharit's shot is off. Stolen by Ayton. And you can count it. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Clock at 4. Murray finds Jokic. The Nuggets need to get one up. The 3 ball. Murray, no good. The Suns have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. For 3, Bridges drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Murray passes to Jokic. Here's Bull. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Here's Rivers. Driving to the basket, and so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Green, and another miss by Denver. The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Inside, here's Kaminsky. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Phoenix lead.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Pass to Rivers. To stop the run. Can't capitalize inside.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 11 as the quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. At one point, they were ahead by 8 points. Thanks for joining.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Michael Malone. Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. And then there's Aaron Gordon. And it's Najee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Shamet. Hits the three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 14.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Morris passes to Gordon. Here's Dozier. Morris left side to the paint. Here's Gordon. Hauled in by McGee. Phoenix has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Kicks it to Kaminsky. Plenty of space. McGee. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Morris outside. Off target from three-point range.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Payne finds Kaminsky. The shot that time not on target. And Denver the other way now. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Morris. Misses the 3.
We talked about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Back to Payne. Pass to Shaman. Outside Payne from deep. Down low. Back to Shaman. Inside. Payne with the bucket. Payne's got his first points of the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Morris passes to Gordon. The kick out to Morris. Out left to the wing. Pass to Gordon. Morris against Payne. Gordon left side. Oh, no good again that time.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And here's Payne. Pass to McGee. To the inside. And there's a 3-second violation.
Nuggets ball.
Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
2 minutes.
And here's Gordon. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Here's Dozier. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Morris can't hit.
He loved to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so. Well, a high level floor general is what you get from Monte Morris, who's out there creating and not turning it over.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Outside Payne. Pass to Johnson. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Suns lead by 20. You know, you talk to the coaching staff here. They rave about Morris's high basketball IQ.
Well, anytime that coaches can put a guy in to slow down or speed up the offense and know that he's not going to just hand the ball to the other team, that's a luxury.
Now here's Kaminsky. Misses off the right iron. Gordon outside. And Gordon with the big finish.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Releases. Suns keep it alive. It's good on the putback.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Najee. And a two-handed jam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Now McGee. Back to Shamet. Tries to keep it alive. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Dozier. And the Nuggets hit again from deep. And here's Payne outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Phoenix up 15 points as this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now, the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Inside, it's Šarić at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Booker, the pass to Paul. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Suns lead by 17. Outside Murray. Pass to Barton. Back to Murray. Porter with it. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul of the game. Murray against Paul. Pass to Booker. Right side Paul. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the fourth personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Now here's Murray. Jokic. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bridges passes to Booker. Outside Paul. 6 to shoot. Back to Bridges. The Suns need to get off a shot. Tries again. And it's Denver with a rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Gordon, the pass to Barton. Murray for 3. Here's Jokic. Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. Gets an open look and hits it.
Porter in a comfortable place there. He likes the passes being on target, and he stays perfect in rhythm with that, Jay.
Booker with it. Puts up a 3. It's not going to go for him.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Porter gets the bucket.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Ball passes to Saric. Here's Booker. And it's Booker again missing.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Now here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Some creativity from Porter that time, a guy who's not afraid to show off a bit.
Ball against Murray. Here's Saric. The kick out to Paul.
2 minutes remaining
To the middle.
in the game.
Here's
2
Ayton.
minutes.
Outside Booker. Pass to Paul. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
The mid-range master, Chris Paul, at it again.
Denver's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Outside Murray. Here's Porter. He's guarded by Bridges. They kick it out to Murray. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And by maximizing their potential on every scoring opportunity, they've somehow, some way made this a thrilling finale.
Now here's Paul to the paint. Here's Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 9.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch. It's a pretty tough combo to go against.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Stolen by Ayton. Saric goes in. Here's Bridges. And that one's long. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Murray for 3. The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Now here's Saric. Defended by Gordon. Saric, the pass to Paul. Lets it fly. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Barton. Outside Murray. Over Paul. And again, Denver no good. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Booker. Paul against Murray. Elbow shot on the way with the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. And here's Paul. Pass to Crowder. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Šarić checks in for Crowder. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
That's a weapon Porzingis uses effectively. I mean, teams are ready for it now, but there's still not a lot you can do against him when he's knocking down the three.
Now here's Paul. Down low. Šarić. And Šarić throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Hardaway against Paul. Inside. Here's Powell. Shoots over Ayton. And he was fouled while in the... And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now here's Paul. And it's off from three-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Doncic outside. To the inside. Here's Powell. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
It's Booker on the wing. Shoots. Šarić, the pass to Ayton. Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. Down low. Here's Powell. Porzingis. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Pass to Booker. Here's the three. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And it's Doncic on the drive. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Doncic has gotten his second bucket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Doncic outside. That three's off the mark. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Bridges passes to Paul. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Hardaway. And here comes the break. And Doncic with the jam.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Bridges finds Booker. Here's Paul, guarded by Doncic. And here's Ayton. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And stolen by Porzingis. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Up the floor. Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got 8 points.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
It's Booker on the wing. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Doncic. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Paul shot is off. For Dallas, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Stolen by Booker. All alone on the break. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And so it's Dallas earning this break in the action, up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And Doncic hammers it home.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Paul against Doncic. Right side Booker. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Powell. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. And he struggled to move his feet defensively and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
Paul against Doncic. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
The ball control that Chris Paul has is fantastic. I mean, those dribble moves, and he's got a bunch of them, look effortless.
Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Paul passes to Saric. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Mark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, B.A. The question has been, can he stay healthy? And that's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Outside Paul. Deflected. And a pass break now. The Mavericks on the run. Pass to Finney Smith. Oh, sweet move. And he gets that one. Finney Smith's got his first 2 points.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's Booker. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on to Dwight Powell. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, B.A., you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Here's Bridges. Banked it in off the glass.
And obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Back to Doncic. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Doncic has got 23.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. Up top, Paul. Clock at 6. To the middle. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Well, let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Powell left side. Outside, Finney-Smith. Dallas needs to get off a shot. A good look from Doncic. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback. Finney-Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Paul passes to Aiden. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Doncic left side. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to... Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 23 points, 2 assists. And that'll do it for...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Monty Williams 5. Cameron Johnson out there with Frank Kaminsky. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Campaign. And it's Shamet in at the 2 guard. Here's Shamet, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's Brunson. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Kleba finds Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. McGee with a steal.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Pass to Payne. Outside Johnson. Here's Shamet. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Not going to go that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Right side, Brunson. He can't get it to go. Well, the Suns' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Cuts off the pass. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
And the basket by Shamet.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Brown. Kleba outside. Outside Brunson. Five to shoot. Nifty move. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Pass to Shaman. Back to Kaminsky. Oh, great D that time from Kleba.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Brown. The Suns clear it. Outside Payne. Here's Shaman. To the paint. Here's McGee. That one goes in.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
Outside Brunson. Takes it inside. Pass to Brown. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Brunson against Payne. Now Kaminsky. Back to Payne. Down low. Kleba with a steal. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Here's Bullock. Dallas again missing. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. To the wing, right side. Pass to Shaman. McGee has an open look. And the baseline jumper, no good. The Mavericks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Brunson against Payne. Brunson passes to Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Porzingis has checked in for Kleba. Finney-Smith comes in for Brown. Hardaway's checked in for Bullock. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Brunson. And again, it's the Suns missing. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
To the middle. Stolen by Booker. Phoenix calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Paul into the lane. Powell with a steal. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Driving in. Paul. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
From deep, here's Doncic. He's off on that one. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 14. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Doncic. And there's the drive. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Bridges. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Inside, here's Šarić. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Booker against Doncic. Hardaway on the wing. To the inside. Here's Powell. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Mavericks lead by 16. Well, the Suns shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. It's a one-on-one situation. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. And they doubled up Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Doncic with it. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3. Doncic has got 26.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Ball against Doncic. Here's Booker.
This guy may be the steal in the 2015 draft. Devin Booker was the 13th pick overall, and Brooks developed into an all-star guard, someone who can be the face of a franchise.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. From deep, here's Doncic. And they'll get another chance. Porzingis finds Hardaway. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's foul number 2 for him. Down low. Here's Šarić. Pass to Aiden. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And, you know, for a big guy, Šarić is very versatile. I mean, he's a good passer, shares the ball well with his teammates, and he's got a laser stroke, too.
Porzingis against Šarić. Doncic outside. From deep three-point range. And Aiden pulls it down. The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And stolen by Porzingis. To the paint. Stolen by Aiden.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And what a huge performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch. Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Hardaway on the wing. Puts one up from 19. Dallas again missing.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Booker, good.
No question. Booker excels at finding shots. He can be a real point machine.
Doncic outside. From deep. That shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. Booker, the pass to Paul. Now Booker over Doncic. Here's Ayton. Three-pointer, Bridges. That one doesn't drop. And here's Doncic. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business. And Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Mitchell is the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Clock at 4. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. O'Neal misses.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Mitchell in the corner. Nice ball movement by Utah. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Chris Paul grabs the miss.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Passes to Paul. Booker outside. Pass to Crowder. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. Ayton trying to break free. That's good from Paul on the assist from Crowder.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Conley. Here's Mitchell. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
They finally hit one after missing 3 straight.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. There's the pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. On the wing, Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Paul dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. There's the triple. Utah with the rebound. And here is O'Neal to the middle. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Gobert. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
Saric is checked in for the Suns. Conley against Paul. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Suns trailing, and here they go. Here's Bridges. Finished off the break.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here's Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first. Outside, Bogdanovich. Drives to the hoop, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovich. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeout.
On the wing, Booker fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Mitchell, rejected by Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Paul. Three-pointer. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Back to Ayton. O'Neal against Booker. For 3. Kept alive. Tries to keep it alive. For Utah, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Here's O'Neal. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That one on Ayton. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Trailing by 5. Bridges outside. He dishes it to Sharnish. Booker against Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Jazz passing it around. Booker against Mitchell. Over Booker. And he banks in the lane.
What agility from Donovan Mitchell inside. Working around the D and getting it to go.
And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz lead by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz so far, what's your take?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Taking up the pair up front, it's Saric and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. And here is Mitchell. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. They get the rebound. Nice shot by Gobert.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Paul looking around. Bridges against O'Neal. Bridges outside. Over O'Neal. Bridges misses.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Mitchell passes to Conley. Misses the 3. Suns trail by 4.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
Yeah, Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Conley against Paul. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul. And stolen by Bogdanovich. For 3, Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Now, here's Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Inside, Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Paul against Conley. Passes it to Ayton. Back to Paul. For the 3. And the Suns get it back. And Ayton stays with it.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss. One of Ayton's specialties.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. Conley against Bridges. Mitchell left side. Back to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Here's Mitchell. You know, Steve, this league is filled with potent offenses, but which team would you say is the most dangerous offensively?
Oh, Kevin, I have to go with the team that has Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. 3 all-time great scorers on the same team. Now that's dangerous.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Michael Conley. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. There's O'Neal with the three. And they recover it. He kicks to Conley. Into the lane. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
The rebound by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And they bump this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Gobert with it. Bridges covering. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Drills the three-pointer. O'Neal's got 8. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting. A lot of those second chance opportunities, those can be hard to come by.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. To the paint, here's Whiteside, and the jam by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Booker left side, and stolen by Whiteside. Shot on the wing, and misses it off the right side of the rim. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Ayton missing. Jazz leading by 9. Pass to Oni. To the inside. Gay misses. Deflects the pass. And so it's Utah in pinch. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a... And that's a wrap.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. 9-point game. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Joe Ingles. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in a point.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
It's stolen by Kaminsky. Shamet with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Johnson dishes to McGee. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Oni passes to Clarkson. Out to the right wing. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Just 4 to shoot. Going inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Clarkson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Gay. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9. Ingles passes to Gay. Back to Ingles. Now the pass to Gay. 3-pointer. The rebound by Johnson. The Suns shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack. Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. That shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. And it's Payne in the corner. Down low, here's McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. To the middle, here's Whiteside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Becoming a more complete player. Whiteside ready to catch there off the roll.
Payne passes to McGee. Now here's Payne, guarded closely. The rebound by the Jazz. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Kaminsky against Gay. Pass to Oni. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's an 8-point Utah lead.
Wow, defensively, for some reason, they've come out flat here in the second half.
Gay looking around to the paint. Pass to Shamet. Lets the 3 fly. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 8. Clarkson dishes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. 58 seconds left in the third. Here's Whiteside. McGee with the block. Now Shamet. From 7. McGee's shot is off. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Stolen by McGee. Shamet finds Kaminsky. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
9 seconds left to play in the third. Paul for 3. No good. The third quarter comes to a close. Utah out in front. They lead by 8. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Taking up the pair up front, it's Saric and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Ayton. Back to Paul from past the arc. It's good from long range.
Dialed in from deep. I love watching Chris Paul read defenses and take what they give him.
Outside Conley. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Jazz lead by 9.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Feeds it to Bridges. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. No good on the triple.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Suns trail by 9. Here's Ayton. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Conley kicks to Gobert. Conley on the follow. Conley's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And the pass to Booker. Over Mitchell. Now Saric is covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And it's Ayton missing. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Utah. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Dishes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell wide open. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Booker right side. And that time also a missed shot. Utah leading by 14. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. The shot by Paul, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Conley with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Conley's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Phoenix, no good that time either.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Bogdanovich, no luck.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Utah.
Jazz have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Utah.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Rudy Gobert.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Here's Conley following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Conley finds Mitchell. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Jazz lead by 16.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Now here's Conley. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Wing shot on the way. Rebound by the Suns. Passes it to Ayton. Saric has the open look. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For our
slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
So the Nuggets with the tip. Here's Murray. Pass to Bowl. Now Barton. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. And he buries his first look.
Ooh, and I love that spread. That's Murray's bread and butter, stretching out the defense. It was way behind the arc.
Booker with it. Here's Crowder. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Murray on the take. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Paul passes to Bridges. Outside Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Booker with the jam.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Šarić checks in for Crowder. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Porter finds Barton. That's tipped. Porter, the pass to Barton. They double him with Booker. And here's Porter outside. The rebound by Bridges.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
And Ayton with the stuff.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
To the middle. Here's Bowl. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Rejected by Jokic.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the center.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Murray passes to Jokic. Back to Murray. Jokic with it. Fires from 14. That one off the back iron and out.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
The last few years, Jokic has led the league in touches, which is amazing, talking about a center in a guard and wing-driven league to be able to do that.
Now here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Outside Porter. Pass to Barton. To the right side. Outside Porter. Booker against Barton. Outside for Porter. And there's a 3-second violation. And Jokic has been posting prime Russell Westbrook numbers with staggering efficiency here, Brent.
Well, it's incredible just the patience he plays with and then the decision-making that he has, waiting for the right cut, delivering the ball on time and on target.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Booker. No good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Murray with it. Now guarded by Booker. Porter, the pass to Jokic. And the basket is good.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
Outside Paul. For 3, Booker. Saric finds Paul. No luck on that one. Good D by Murray. Denver's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Porter. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
The combination of the athleticism and the size of Porter Jr. is very hard to guard. That time, he takes a hit.
Porter hits them both. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Called. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And Barton gets it to go.
And you can see how dangerous that catch-and-shoot game can be. Will Barton continues to impress.
For 3, Booker. Oh, what an incredible end to the quarter. Wow. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
On the floor for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. Inside, it's Saric at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Murray passes to Barton. Back to Murray. Outside Porter. Pass to Bowl. From deep, Jokic. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. And the Suns pushing it up now. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And we've heard some outspoken critics, but 1 year in the new NBA play-in format, Brent, this tournament looks like it's here to stay.
Well, with the NBA season being so long, BA, and feeling like before the play-in tournament that the last 10 to 15 games sort of petered out before we got to the playoffs, the play-in tournament has generated a lot of excitement and teams fighting to the bitter end to see if they can get in the postseason. He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Booker against Barton. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Pass to Bull. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Ayton at 7 feet tall does have some handle, so just giving you another layer to his game.
Now Jokic, stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Bridges.
I just love the ball.
Murray against Paul. Right wing. Jokic passes to Porter. They kick it out to Murray. 6 to shoot. Here's Bull. Misses off the left iron. The Suns on offense. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Bridges misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Barton outside. Jacks up a three. Fires in the triple. Barton's got 6 points.
Off-season work and shooting the basketball paying off for Barton there. This guy you have to keep your eye on if he gets the ball around the arc.
Left side Booker. Wide open. Cole grabs the board.
It's so weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
The kick out to Barton. Back to Murray. From downtown. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Jokic showing off the defensive work there. Outstanding at staying in the face of his man.
Here's Porter. It's stolen by Saric. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. Murray against Paul. Back to Booker. And there's the rejection.
Porter standing at 6'10", but he's got that huge wingspan. Able to swat that one away.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Booker. He buries it from 3. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Murray passes to Barton. Back to Murray. Going inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Out to Bridges. Outside Paul. They get it back. Denver has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Knocks it loose. Barton, the pass to Porter. Saric against Barton. Paul with it from 12 feet. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray from outside. That misses. Would have counted. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first. And
second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Monte Morris, also Austin Rivers out there, and it's Najee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Back to Morris. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Pass to Shaman. Johnson with it. Payne, he's open. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. McGee's got his first bucket in this one.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Morris passes to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Shaman. Back to Payne. Shot clock at 6. That one a little long. The Nuggets trail. Here's Rivers. Here's Dozier. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Johnson for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Rivers, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Johnson passes to Payne. Pass to McGee. Kaminsky, left side. Shoots from the line. Second chance shot. Payne finds Johnson. The 3. Gordon pulls it in.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Rivers, good.
Well, the deep ball accuracy is much more consistent now from Austin Rivers, learning how to be an effective shooter at this level.
Payne, pass to McGee. Outside Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now Payne. Pass to McGee. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Najee.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Morris on the wing. Back to Rivers. Here's Najee, covered by McGee. Here's Gordon. No good, off the front rim. The Suns have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Nice shot by Morris.
Defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Pass to Shaman. Kaminsky with it. Defended by Gordon. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Morris. Oh, he powers right through. And they're not happy with the call here. coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. The officials were right on top of that one.
That free throw no good. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Najee. Porter Jr. comes in for Dozier. Barton, he's checked in for Rivers. And Murray subbed in for Morris. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Booker can't get it to go.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Jokic passes to Murray. Banked it in off the glass. Murray's got 9 points.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the center position.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
Pass to Booker. Now here's Bridges. Ayton with it. Oh, and he got fouled. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Šarić checks in for the Suns.
Hey there, guys. Mike Malone was just reviewing the plan with his team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball, we take our time, and play D, this game is ours.
Murray gets creative around the basket, that time dynamic off the bounce.
Bridges outside. Murray against Paul. Pass to Booker. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Booker. And here's Ayton, covered by Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's a 3 from Paul.
They've struggled with the three-point shot since halftime. I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Gordon, the pass to Porter. And another 3 for Denver.
They set him up. Porter's going to knock him down. He's a terrific shooter who can do some damage from anywhere.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And stolen by Jokic. Gordon outside. Pass to Murray. And here's Jokic. Shoots over Bridges. And it's Denver with another.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Bridges outside. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Barton with it. Clock at 6. Murray, no good.
2 minutes remaining.
Phoenix has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, when it comes to creative passing, Jokic is probably at the top of the list in the NBA.
Outside Paul. Fires the 3. Can't get it to drop. Now Denver takes it the other way. Outside Murray. Outside Porter. Barton, the pass to Porter. The Nuggets need to get one up. It's stolen by Saric. And they're pushing it up. Over Gordon. The bank shot, no good. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Nuggets.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Jamal Murray.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Count that one.
And good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
Outside Murray. Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. From deep three-point range. Denver the rebound. Gordon the pass to Jokic. The kick out to Barton. Now Porter. From deep. No good. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to...